Hey guys, this is Rob with the Oil Trading Room and IndicatorSmart.com with a weekly update daily oil trading room recap for week ending May 31st, 2019. First off, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. There is a risk of loss trading futures. Don't use the grocery money for trading. This week I want to cover more catching 50-tick moves with stacked probabilities. I want to cover the breakpoint system continued results and the trap trader oscillator patterns at work again and again. And I'm going to show you some 89% OTR pattern that we use over and over again in the room, which is one of many 89% win rate patterns that we use that can also be used in a way that stacks the probabilities in your favor. We had a member reporting this morning on the smart breakpoint system that we've been covering in recent weeks, 100% winners he had this week. We had one that kind of trapped out this morning a little bit and then continued back in the same direction. But then we also had, these are comments from this week from members and users. Any number of methods or traders hitting some nice results here. And you can see this at the oiltradingroom.com/reviews. Last week I showed you this chart. This is a pattern that we do in the room frequently. I had showed you last week. Once we came down into here, we knew it was 97.5% that the market was going to head lower. And then we came over into here after retracing back up into the range, and we picked up a 90% going lower, and we had a 94% target that got hit over in here. The 3 trades going to the target. Yesterday, we had a same kind of setup happen in the room, 97.5% when we got to here, and picked up an 84% pattern here that we teach in the room. This is called a T2 TTO pump. It's 84% to go. And we had a 94% target down in here. Now, if you key that into our base spreadsheet, that comes up at 100% theoretical stack probability. I don't actually expect that, but more often than not, we go to these targets, and we do so very often with some gusto, about 50 ticks or so coming down to that target. Then yesterday, we also called that if the market came down and took out the lower end of this line, which it did, you'd pick up a 97.5% probability that the market's going to expand lower following that as well. And then on it goes. This was after I left the room yesterday. This is a pattern that we use in the room over and over and over again. It's called a 3D pattern. And when that sets up, it's about 89% that the market's going to continue in the direction that's going with there. There are many, you have any number of these, 4, 5, 6 of these patterns that are 89% probable to go. And this is in addition to the smart breakpoint system itself. These are just other patterns that we identify that will follow through at what we use as a generic probability, about 89%. Sometimes they're higher than that, especially if you get some stacking, some probability stacking that we teach in the trading room every day and every week. So how is the OTR, the oil trading room, different than other trading methods that you've ever seen before? Is that we're using stacking probabilities. We're using pattern classifications to understand how different patterns have certain probabilities associated with them, each of which stands on its own independently. And then when they happen to line up in time, you got what we call probability stacking, or just stacking, and you get very high theoretical probabilities like what I have showed you here in today's review for the week. You can see more of those reviews at oiltradingroom.com/reviews, and we'd love to have you in the room. Trading is generally hard work, yeah, and so if you want to learn and you're motivated to learn some of these methods and patterns, whether you want to learn more about trading system design and development, or you want to just be successful in your trading, get some guidance. There's all kinds of resources in the room for doing just that, and using some of these patterns that we do that happen over and over and over again. Yeah, and so we'd love to have you in the room. You can sign up at the oiltradingroom.com. Be sure to use the coupon code in the video there, BlackGold249, for a nice discount. Yeah, for a nice discount. And resources from this recap can be found at the oiltradingroom.com. And the tools and resources at indicatorsmart.com. You can learn more about that there. Yeah. Thanks for joining me for this recap for the week ending May 31st. Have a super weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. oiltradingroom.com, indicatorsmart.com. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.